Want to talk about the idea that a lot of these companies, Apple has complied to some degree with China.
Apple now up 1% again. So these stocks have continued to break out.
They've gone back. They've gone back to these. Apple had outperformed and then underperformed this year.
Well, it still underperformed the broader market.
Well, it still has. But, David, there's a company called Enphase Energy, okay? This is one that does microconverters, ENPH. That's a solar play. Now, one of the reasons why that's running is because Generac bought a very simple Generac, one of my absolute favorite companies. I put them all the time. They bought they have a private company. Generac is another solution for our ailing grid. I think that when you think about what's wrong in our country, the grid comes to mind. Generac, all-time high. And these are companies that make it so that we can use solar in our home as charging. I don't understand, David, why we don't see more growth in the EV section, actual buying of cars. I'm going to ask Carvana tonight. I got Carvana, excuse me. I have my
Don't you think that higher gasoline prices, if they actually stay at the levels or go up, should potentially stimulate some demand as well for EV?
Yes. This is one of my charge point. A lot of people ask me, Jim, just which company is best at charging, because President Biden is in favor of charging. And then another one that keeps working is PayPal. Now, I think that PayPal is just a reaction to you don't want to buy traditional banks because of the 10-year. So you buy the a traditional bank, PayPal. That's you go out of the major. This trade goes on like 50 times a week. Go out of the banks, traditional banks, and into PayPal.
And to your point, the banks are not down sharply, so I don't want to make too much of it. It may be in part they're down a bit because of the reduction in yield, the 10-year hanging around 1.30. Perhaps there's at least a thought that profitability of taking Chinese companies public is not going to be there, because that can be a nice business to have, and certainly we've seen that. But all the major banks are down fractionally right now.
American Express is finally breaking out of that. It was kept down by the ETFs, but American Express, the upgrade by Goldman yesterday was simply beautiful. They probably understand. I think June was very good. I know May was very strong. And David, I happen to like the company Nucor very much. My charitable trust owns it.
Nucor,
but the best steel company in the world, and it's all integrated in terms of recycling. David, I heard the word that damns any stock. And what is the word? Comes down like a duck. That's probably, again, too early for you. Groucho Marx.
Yes.
Super cycle.
Oh, super cycle.
Remember the fracking sand super cycle?
Yes, I
Remember
do.
the coal super cycle?
Tar sands, yeah.
Well, now we have the steel super cycle. And again, here's another curse. Best that it gets. Again, what happens after best when it gets?
By the way, Richard Ackerson, right? He came on with me. You mentioned Freeport earlier. I think he hit the top that day.
Well, look, $183 of copper in an
FCX.
EV battery versus $18 to $48 in a regular battery. So anybody who thinks EV, well, I mean, that you should be thinking copper. But the fact is that we need some sales in EV. We need sales.
You keep referring to that. Why? I mean,
because it's only 3%.
Selling plenty of cars.
It's only 3% of the 14.
Nobody said it was going to move up that quickly.
Market.
Yeah.
No, but you need it. Because copper peaked exactly. Well, obviously, that's also a chart of what copper did. They also, of course, had the usual fracas with Indonesia that happens all the time. They're supposed to build a smelter, and they didn't. But NVIDIA down, by the way, because of that story that I mentioned about Ethereum cards. Now, that's a canard. It's 400 million max. With the numbers say it goes down to zero at the end of the year. They make the cards that allow you to be able to mine. And, David, I think that the crackdown in China is so broad that people are afraid to show cards. The Communist Party.
I like the way
party.
We started on China, and now we're sort of ending this.
Well, I'm trying to make people understand that China is making major moves against us. And the way they'll squeeze Taiwan, I believe, is they'll take over some islands that we haven't really thought of. They'll do more flyovers. And then one day we'll hear from the government that they like the Chinese more than they thought. That's what's going to happen.
Be a bad day for the markets.
Shepard Smith here. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube.